everyone. It is me. It's me, Sailor. No, it's me, Jordan Long here. And today I'm going to talk about, about why I don't, why I talk about this many times, so deal with it. Why I don't skim my films. Now, for some folks out there, when it comes to shows, films, or plays, yeah, mostly films and shows get skimmed. When it comes to what folks put on the interweb, yeah, film wise, they like to skim it. Well, I don't do that. And that might be irksome to some. They might not want to watch something that's like that. It might be seen boring to them, which is their belief. But it goes like this when they always ask you, oh, why don't you skim your films? Or, cut your films or clean your films. Well, first off, I don't do that. And I choose not to do it. And since you want to ask me why I don't do it, is that all the tools that I worked with in the past and the tools that I have now are as bad as they were before. I mean, you're going to be, yeah, well, don't get me started, because you'll be like, you might say, well, you do know that SmallSoft Windows 10, and I get even SmallSoft Windows 11, has the film skimming tool just called Skimmer or Cutter. Yeah, I know. But it probably still, but I guess it behaves the same way it's always behaved. Takes too long to fillet films, good at making your films bright or dark, putting a beginning or end sheet to your film. When you want to cut something out or put something in, that's when you're asking too much out of it. Well, you do got the VLC player. There, yeah, see? The word player at the end of it. It's not a film skimming tool. It's truly a player. And that's the only thing it's truly good at. Well, you still got the YouTube one or the U-Hole one. Yeah, that one is as weak as the other two. It might make your film, you could skim, yeah, you could put an end sheet to your film. But if you're talking about skimming your films, well, it's like all the other ones, it's going to let you down. So no, I don't skim my films because A, it takes too much time, and B, none of the tools really work that well. And they do a lot more to harm your film than make it good if you don't know what you're doing with them, which I do not know. Well, I mean, you probably heard this all the time, Jordan, like folks saying, oh, Skimmer is your friend. Yeah, I've heard that all the time, Stephen. And it mostly seems to come from, haters and trolls out there that say that. None of my followers or anyone else out there says that to me. Yeah, well, you don't have to if you don't want to do any of that. And you're right, I don't have to, and I don't want to. And if that makes my films unwatchable by some, or boring to others, oh well, that's their belief. And I got no runner lead over their belief when it comes to my films. Yeah, they're not really anything outstanding about any of them. And you're right, Jordan. I mean, at the end of the day, they're not really anything outstanding about them. I mean, there's the Sony Vegas one. Why I call it that, who knows? And then we all know there's Mackie Cam, which I never heard of before, and none of our tools ever came with it. And then there's Last Cut, which you gotta buy, but we all know that one's probably going to be too hard to work. And we all know the Apple, the Apple iFilm, which comes with every Apple's Macintosh Reckoner. It's got Mac OS at its layout or setup. But that's probably not good. No, it's not. It's all the same. Even the small soft Windows film skimmer, it's all the same too. Yeah, you're right. And not really anything that outstanding about them, Captain America or Lead Man Vinland. I want you know, and I don't do it. The only tool I wish that I did want to run if I had to was to make the films lighter. But we know even that's going to take too much work. Because we all know all these films will probably take way too much time to fillet. So yeah, just to do that, only to do that, it's going to take up a lot of time too. So too bad. Yeah, I wouldn't listen to those. I wouldn't listen to those folks out there that tell you skimmer or cleaner or cutter is your friend, because these are the same folks that have a double standard. Yeah, they do. They don't like your films one way, they're not going to like your films the other way. So yeah, I don't skim or cut or clean my films, and never will. And no need how many film skimming tools are out there. No need if they're free or you gotta yield for it or you gotta buy them. Or no need if they're strong or weak. My belief is they're all weak. There isn't any strong ones out there. They're just all weak. So if you like this film, follow me over here at the Jordan Long Fairway. What's the other film I made yesterday over here? About the Carnegie Bookhouse Lockkeeper. I, Jordan Long, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.